Hey peeps, Matt's Mox here, and today I have the regular Life on Mars torso because my regular figure I think is in a drawer, which, oh yeah, it is literally in a drawer. Anyway, so Matt's Mox here, and today we'll be taking a look at the Delaware and Hudson 10-wheeler. Now, a little bit of history behind it. It's Delaware and Hudson, the greatest of all railroads. It's a weird looking steamer because that's just what they did. This was used on pretty much most passenger trains that were short distance, especially their mine run trains or minor trains between the Scranton and Carbondale areas. Ironically, that piece of track still exists and excursions travel on it. There actually is also a car from it, but that's a story for another day. So, this locomotive is made to represent that mostly, because I figured why not? It's the most forgotten commuter train, probably of its day. It's a simple build, not really. It uses parts from other builds I've done in the previous past, such as the markers, the bell, the headlights from a Pennsy locomotive. The boiler, for the most part, is from my 2317 and later E6 460. So is the drivers, which are actually slightly modified because I used a part on the other locomotive, which will be the other review, which I'm going to mention in that review because, to tell you the truth, these were filmed at the same time. Anyways, so it's a simple locomotive. I also had a 060 at one point, which that was torn apart, and it became this. So, as you can see, it's got details. This kind of spun. Got the steps and white trim along the sides. As you can see, not too much to show with the cab yet, but it's got some greebling. We got tanks, we got air compressor over here, and you got the power reverse, the cylinders, which are a modified design of what was on my 060, which no longer stands, a new type of stack design. Markers are mounted close to the headlight as of design. The plow from 2317, which still survives, as well as the pilot truck and draw beam. Wow, I just had like the worst case. Anyways, got the D&H styling of how there's not too much greebling on the outside. Sure, you have a little bit up here, which that doesn't belong there. Just some random pieces. You got a little bit of greebling, but not too much. Just the pipes and some of the stuff up front. Not pipes, grabs. Some of the appliances showing. Very large, rounded, for burning column firebox, which results in a larger boiler. Got the side guards underneath. Not sure why the D&H liked them so much, but they are a unique feature you don't see on many other steam locomotives, as well as the angling. You got a new design for dynamo, a new safety valve design, which is being supported actually from the dome, and that is correct. Got the walkway across, and then the side catwalk on the cab, which has handrail up here. Got the window opened up for facing out so you can look at the cab easier, since you don't have the world's best visibility out the front. More greebling parts, which are for operating the systems on the locomotive, such as the brake and water for the injector. The cab is mounted to the frame, as per D&H design, which is usually more European than American, and it's very short, as you can tell. The engineer sticks out the back, which I read a story of one of the Pacifics from the railroad where the engineer was so large he did actually stick out the back of the locomotive just because the cab was so tiny. On the back, can't really see too much without removing the roof, which is removable. And you got more greebling, which that piece right there is actually a, what is it from? Clone Army Customs? It was handed out at one of the Brick Festivals. It's a custom weapon, and originally I didn't know what to do with these custom weapons. I used 2 of them for 2 mock characters. The rest they just kind of sit around. Then I realized, that kind of looks like a piece of equipment that was on the D&H locomotive, i.e. one of these 10-wheelers. So I just slapped it on and it doesn't look too bad. Of course, up here there's stuff, but yeah. So that's the locomotive in normal. I'll now show you the cab, which this is actually the cool part. The whole roof comes off in sections. Yes, I actually designed something for once that is decent. So as you can tell, got a chair. Fireman has a tiny bit of space, which this cab is real size, really cramped. You've got some controls in here, which, yeah, if you know Steam, you know what they do. They are in the right spots. Just a tiny bit of room because, as you can tell, got the little shim right here. And even the firebox door is open to put in the shovel load. Now, sadly, I can't show you the tender because tender is the only thing I haven't worked on yet. But as you can see without the cap, it doesn't look too bad. Looks a little better when you put this on. But anyways, that's it for this review. Like, comment, and subscribe. And enjoy your day. See you later.